Are we on?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Boy, if we had fun getting this stream going today.
It's fine.
It's about Mercury.
What are we talking about
It's
today?
about Mercury.
Today, we're talking about our upcoming update, which will have a swanky name, but internally we just call it Release 20. But it's happening next week, so I guess that makes it September update.
It is the September
There you go,
update.
the September update.
And you might notice the September update is coming pretty quick on the heels of the big evolution update.
And why is that?
God, damn if I know. Well, they're project managers.
Because the September
they manage
update has a
projects
whole
and-
bunch of fixes and tuning and other good stuff from the last release. Stuff that we talked about. In fact, we were on here last time talking about a bunch of the changes that we put in the smaller patch.
Yeah.
And I think we actually talked about a bunch of stuff that didn't actually exist in the patch. But they do now.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason this one's coming so quick is because there's no singular giant feature in it. It's just making the last one better. It's polish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we are playing
Well,
today.
there is a bunch of new feature-ish type things.
Yeah,
we'll
but
talk about
they're
it.
not big features. They're
Yeah.
improvements.
Fair
so
enough.
right now, Steve is playing Song Sparrow, which is on a special internal server we have. And it's only going to be online for a few minutes, and then it's going to vanish. And we're actually racing the clock to bring this to you because we want to give you a preview of the upcoming update. And we don't have this on the production server you all play on, and we don't have it on normal internal services. It's just on this one. And we're patching it in a couple minutes. And that patch process is already rolling. And so at some point, this thing is just going to cut out on us, and we're going to go back to the normal game. So while we have it up, Steve is going to show you some of what's coming up in the September update. I think perhaps the thing that will have most of you most excited is that you're going to be able to hand in your favorite cards for much better rewards than before.
Speaking of things that we said was fixed last time, but it wasn't.
This time it actually is. So if you jump to your favorite browser,
Yeah.
you will now see that you can sell a single favor. So take
Like
one of the commons.
This dude.
please.
Wait, we got
No,
one
no,
of these
do
dupes.
a common, do a common.
All right. We got a dupe here, too.
I want to talk through the whole thing.
Look
So
at that.
this is a level 1 favor. It sells for $5. Sell it.
All right.
Now sell that level 15 weapon. Or the crowbar. Either one.
This is a dupe, and I got a better one. So.
All right. So that sells for $225.
And why is that?
because higher level things now sell for more.
Right.
But only...
And higher rarity things sell
Yeah.
for even more.
Yeah, so if, yeah, that's true.
Right?
Well, no, they don't.
They do. I thought they do.
They sell for gold.
Ah.
So if you sell something that's
That's what I
rare...
Like
Like that
this
pistol.
upgrade, which is my only one.
No, that's an ultra. I want you to... No,
Oh.
do the health regen first. Yeah, do...
Looks like we got a bug in this one.
Well,
But it'll be
the,
fixed before we release the update, and the update's
Yes.
not out yet.
well, that's why we're patching the server today. Actually,
There
might
you
be
go.
behind a bit on some of these.
Ah, right. Yes, we are using a bit of a hodgepodge build here. We apologize.
Yeah, we're playing Frankenbuild.
Yeah. But
But
if you were to sell one of the
in the
rare
update,
upgrades,
you're going to get...
Yeah.
You're going to get gold for your rare, ultra rare, and epic favors.
That's right.
You can get gold for the good stuff, and for the less good stuff, you can get money, and you'll get more money for the higher level commons. So there's some good news. Also, you no longer have to sell them in groups of 5. You can just sell individuals. And that's not all. So we've taken steps to make dealing with favors much easier, and you should show them that before you begin the raid.
All right.
So when you have a favor now, like go buy a favor pack, please.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So say we're a player, we're buying a favor pack, and you buy whatever.
I'm going to buy the weapons combat pack.
Right. An
The ultra pack.
So stuff is now going to go directly into your favor browser and your inventory. So there's some guns and some upgrades. And now if you go to your upgrade enforcer screen, you'll notice that there are numbers there showing you what's... Yeah, so basically your new favorites just appear there. You don't need to activate them. The things that are new will say new, and those numbers there tell you how many new things you have to check out. And on the hub, you also see when you have new things to go look at. So the flow of actually getting things and using things is suddenly much less cumbersome. And then we made it easier to know what you get when you raid.
Yeah.
Which is what Dave really wants to show you.
Sorry, I gotta make sure I'm loaded up. We were playing on a new, fresh build here, and I don't have much with me. So, now we're good. Now we're good.
All right.
Okay. So what do I really want to show? The raid results screen?
Yeah, the raid results screen.
Yeah.
The favorite rewarding. So in the build that you guys have been playing for the past couple weeks, when you finish a raid, it tells you that you got some favors, but it doesn't tell you what they are. And we're very happy to have fixed that in the patch coming out next week. The September update.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got a bunch of stuff that we're going to talk about, but I'm busy getting kicked in the belly here.
Yeah. Well, okay, so while Steve's fighting, I'm going to
Yeah.
talk about some other stuff. Coming up in our stream today, normally when we have our stream, you let Iain talk a bit, or Renee, and they kind of run you through what we're doing with our stream, and I've talked all over him today, I'm afraid, but I'll just keep going since no one stopped me. Today we're going to be having a screenshot contest. We're going to talk about the winners. We've got a few special shout-outs to a few people we want to mention, and what else were we going to do?
We're going to announce next week's screenshot challenge.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ooh. Not crowbar, not an ideal weapon to take into
that was
a
bad.
gunfight.
Oh, you know what? I have a big problem here.
What's your big problem?
We didn't change the
your camera's
options.
inverted.
Oh, you're not inverted.
No, that's very big problem. For me, at least.
For you.
And anyone else who's really highly skilled.
I think the challenge should be active now. And so
It is.
You should activate your comment.
In case anyone's noticed, there was something different about the world when we were driving around.
Yeah.
What was it?
Can you
Let's see if anyone could spotted it.
So, yeah. What's that noise?
That's just production happening.
Okay, I'll just shut up.
Yeah.
Right. So, we're also working
I'm gonna
on
die.
a really big, really
You are
cool
gonna
thing
die.
for Wow. You're going up against 18s. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh! Oh!
Those of you
really need to get a tracker for how many times Steve dies in a single
Yeah.
stream.
Not very much. Come on.
So those of you playing the drinking game, that's a full... Steve died.
You notice my face went to negative amounts. It's all just because it's a busted game. All right, we've got some audio issues to deal with here. Let's see.
So in other news, we are working on something huge for Halloween. And right now we're running a test of it on this...
You don't need to do car music volume if you don't want to.
Yeah,
all right.
That looks good.
There we go.
So we're working on a thing for Halloween. We're testing it right now on this build that Steve is on. And so if you look at the people on the sidewalk, you'll notice something interesting.
Yeah. They're possessed.
They are.
And everything is smoky and bluey.
The world
And
is gone
spooky.
spooky.
That's right.
And we're going to be running a series of 4 special challenges during the month of October. And they're going to have 4 special rewards.
Yes.
Special rewards.
Special
Do tell.
rewards.
Or is that secret?
Well, the rewards that some might describe as epic.
Epic, you say.
Yeah.
I guess people will just have to wait and see.
And Steve's going to hopefully not die when he goes to begin his next raid and then get to show off something of one of them. Because he does have it turned on, but it's hidden right now. It just relies on him not dying.
It's all good. I was just getting things ready.
Yeah, time is, precious here.
Oh, that's right. We're on a timer here.
Yeah.
All right. No problem.
So there'll be special challenges, special things to do, special monsters in the world, special swords and fires and weapons, and it's really kind of we're I want to say jumping the shark, but we're certainly doing something. We're standing on its back and going, We've done something kind of wacky for Halloween, and we're keen to see how people respond. And it's going to mean a lot of cool prizes for basically everyone who wants to participate. It's not a money thing.
Nicely
It's just
done.
There we go.
See,
So-
that could be a screenshot winner.
It could have been.
That could have.
One thing I noticed there is that explosion killed people.
Yes.
And that's something
Oh, yes.
We
players
fixed.
probably haven't seen
Yeah.
much in the game recently.
We fixed explosions.
Yeah, they kill people.
But the explosions are dependent on your level, just like everything else. So,
What? So I can make a low-level explosion?
Well, basically, yeah, that's exactly it.
But they're
the
low-level
higher
people,
level.
so
Well,
it's
no,
all
that
the
the
same.
higher level you are, then the bigger the explosion.
So now you're rating a level 20 or 21 guy?
Yeah, but this is
16?
fun. Don't worry about it.
Get killed.
Don't worry about it. It's fun.
You're gonna get killed. People are gonna drink a lot.
Look at this.
On the
no
side,
problem.
we're working on TRIAD Wars, the beverage-related game.
The beverage-related game?
Well, yeah, I don't want to say drinking game because people would think we're talking about alcohol, which we're not. It's just water, but it's a game. So
when you say the word drinking, you're only talking about the consumption of alcohol?
well, generally. But if I say, "Oh, he was drinking," what do you think I mean?
It could be anything.
Oh no, another gunfight.
Wow.
I think we
I think
selected
Steve's
our
in trouble.
opponent well.
I think Steve selected poorly, personally.
I don't know. Do you know who we're rating? I
He
know
had a
who we're
strange
rating.
name. Who was it?
We are rating Sir Matthew Best.
Oh, really?
Yes, indeed.
Kill, 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 Steve.
I don't know. I'm having trouble here.
And you just triggered the alarm.
Yeah, I know.
I
I'm gonna
think
have
you
to.
did choose it.
I'm gonna have to leave early here.
Though this is not the real Matt. This is a pseudo Matt. Because we're on our internal server. It's just a copy of it. That guy's head almost looks like a mask.
Oh dear.
Random
Crowbar
thought.
you heard there.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Never
Just your
saw this
pistol.
coming.
Do you have a pit?
I think you need to
Pistol
just go
ammo?
for the enforcer at this point.
I think so. I'm gonna try running.
Because that always works.
Yeah.
It's like a grappling hook crowbar you got there.
Those bullets hurt a lot with this little difference.
Yeah, well, I think Matt has some serious
Oh,
guns on his guys.
yeah, we're talking like 4-level difference here.
Yeah.
And who knows what kinds of guns he's got? Yeah.
Probably pretty good stuff, I would think.
So I noticed that you do these awesome combat moves where you're running up and elbowing people in the head with these downward strikes, and you're doing bending people over and hitting them with your crowbar.
Yes.
Do you want to teach people how to do these amazing things, or are you keeping them to yourself?
Oh, we can do that. All right. We're doing tip section. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. This is tough.
Yeah, you just try not to die for a minute
Yeah.
here.
If I could just get my combat meter up, then we could.
Really see something
Yeah, we
special.
could take care of this problem. Nope. Here we go.
Time to stop holding back.
Oh, I got
Oh,
punched in the spine.
back.
In the back.
All right.
And
I'm
once
not gonna
again-
pick such a high. I wasn't paying attention to who I was targeting that time. Swear, promise, fingers crossed, and all that stuff. This time, this one happened.
So that's another full beverage, is it?
Yeah.
James?
And look, and
Play by your
Uncle
rules.
David is just—he's mocking me. He's telling me
Yeah.
that I
He's
shouldn't.
not mocking you, he's giving you some tips.
He's giving me tips, but
Clearly you need them.
yeah, clearly I do. That's true.
Oh, there's a
So what are the
Steve
kind of things
patch
did we
there.
add? There was some more stuff that we added.
I'm sure there was.
Let's see.
Well,
level 20. Oh,
something you
level
might be
18. That
interested
guy's
to know,
doable.
Yeah.
There we go.
16, there you
That's
go.
more my grade.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
So details will be in the patch notes, but one of the things we did is we added a few hundred more weapons.
Oh yes.
We basically
A
broadened
few
the
hundred?
level.
Do you want to be honest about how many weapons we added?
No, because I think the number I told the team was actually
Yeah, it was
grossly inflated.
incorrect.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's more like 700 to 900,
Okay.
and not 4,400. I
But
think
the
44 is
important bit
maybe-
here
Yeah.
is that all weapon classes, once introduced into the game, are now available at all levels.
They don't go away.
They don't go away. Whereas previously you'd say you'd really like that assault rifle, and then you'd reach a certain point of the game and you really couldn't get assault rifles anymore. That's not the case. If you like playing with assault rifles, keep at it.
What level's your opponent now?
16.
All right.
16.
So you think you
Oh,
can do this one?
Except I just lit myself on fire.
That's how you start every good raid. It's
Yeah.
like a good luck charm.
It's a hot pence thing.
Light yourself on fire just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then...
It's a
boom.
smoke screen. I run around, you know.
It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, that's it.
I think someone has been playing a destroyer in a certain game too much. Talking about smoke screens.
All right, here we go. But we had some more things to talk about in this, update.
Yeah, I do. Well, a little off topic, but I have a couple other things I want to say if you'll permit me. But
Sure,
I
go
wanted
for
to
it.
mention Brooke. We have a fella on our team named Brooke, and he is leaving us. And he has been our
Oh.
lead UI engineer since the very beginning. And he is a voice of calm and stability and rationality.
A hero
amid
of game
sea
development, would you
chaos.
say?
And I've many times said, Brooke, you are a hero of game development. And you're going off to do your own thing, and I don't blame you, but I'm sure going to miss you.
Oh,
It's been
Still got
great
another
working
guy
with
here.
you, and I just wanted to say that.
A shout out, if you will. to
Well,
Brooke.
it is a shout out to Brooke indeed.
And if anyone's wondering what Brooke looks like, I think of him as a younger looking Paul Rudd. There's a very distinct similarity there.
I'm gonna ask Brooke what he thinks about that after.
We've attempted to replace Brooke with 2 people, and maybe eventually that'll be a valid trade. But right now we're in a Brooke deficit.
Every good game team needs a Brooke.
Every game team
If
should
by
be
name
lucky
only.
to have a Brooke. Yeah.
Maybe we just need to rename our 2 new UI engineers Brooke.
Brooke 1 and Brooke 2.
Yes,
The Brooks.
the Brooks.
Well, we can roll that
There
past
we go.
Lance and Ryan and see what they say.
Come out, come out!
Just shoot the pillar. You're bound to hit him.
And
The slow motion and everything.
That's unkind.
I know, but it was fun.
Absolutely.
Let's get that combat meter up. Because we can show off one of those new upgrades we've been talking about. That's what we're trying to get to here. Well, that and the raid results screen, because there's some good stuff in there.
Yeah. So, reiterating the main points, you can now sell favors individually. You
Yep.
will get a good amount of money, or you will get gold for them. You get more gold for the more rare things. You now get favors and can immediately use them. You don't need to go equip them. When you get new things, we tell you what's new. If Steve can win this raid, he will show you the new raid
don't worry
results
about
screen. Yeah. Based on history.
Don't worry about it.
Based on history. I hope people drink a lot of water before the stream. I kid. So we're
Remind
going to
me,
show you
continue.
your new... Well, I'm trying.
I'm just coming downstairs.
Oh. And we've added all these new weapons, which means that basically you find a gun you like, you can keep using it as you level up. And there's just more choices. We didn't want to... It was kind of bad what we did originally. We didn't give you enough choice, so now you're going to get more choice in your weapons. And hey, those of you who've been playing a while and you've got an Enforcer screen cluttered with all these upgrades and weapons you don't want, well, you can clear them all out.
Yeah.
And that is going to be big. So the way it works now, when you have a weapon favor, you have the upgrade, you have them both at the same time, and if you sell the favor, you're selling your upgrade. So you can't sell the one you're currently using, but you can sell all the others and clean up your screen. And I know many of you have wanted that, and there it is. So,
What about new favors? Does anything
there's
fun
some-
happen when you get
there's-
new favors?
Well,
What if I have
there's-
100 favors in my favor browser and I only want to see the ones that are new?
yeah. Leading question. But yes. Well, there's a new
What do
favor.
you mean?
There's a... Yeah. The short answer is yes. But I want to talk about the big new favor that we've added. In raid packs and in other packs, but mostly in raid packs, we now have a favor for bonus XP, where you can get a bonus 10% XP, 25% XP, or 50% XP for an hour. And that means that when you go raid people, you can raid them and level up quite a bit faster. We've also done some fiddling with the XP curves and stuff, such that you should be getting more XP levels as you level up, as you go up through the ranks.
That's right. But now
So-
there's also other ways to gain it faster.
Yeah, because we got that. Also, we've added tech that allows us to give you special bonuses during challenges. So
One more
let's
guy.
pretend we run a challenge where you have to kill enforcers, and we make it the Enforcer Killing Weekend. We can now give all players a bonus to the face they earn during that
dear.
weekend, or how much XP they earn, or something else. We could do an export challenge and give you a bonus to your export profit. So there's going to be more interesting stuff coming in challenges as a result.
That sounds awesome.
Ah,
Did you cover the favor? The
Yeah.
XP favor?
yeah,
Sorry, I was focused on not dying.
we did.
I kind of blanked out.
And even with focusing, it was very close.
Hey. Close ain't dead. That's all I'm going to say.
You know what? I'm just worried for our viewers.
So I'm wondering, Ian, was there any feedback about our last stream where we had Robo on to talk about art?
Oh yeah, Robo showed a bunch of cool stuff actually.
Did
I
the world
didn't hear
respond?
anything directly
No one said
about it.
anything.
We probably should have asked. What did you guys think? Did you like the last stream where we learned all about art with Robo?
And then I look at the screen for immediate feedback.
Tell us now!
Because we're considering having other special guests
Yeah.
on incoming streams. There's a few people around the studio who might make a special hello. One of them could be a fella named Jazz Beer. Who is Jazz Beer? What does he do?
You tell us, James.
He's a legend.
I'm not sure.
He's an
He's a
icon.
legend. The man, the legend.
The Roop.
Oh!
We nearly had a weapon called the Roop. Someone didn't like it.
Who would be that?
I don't know.
I don't know. There we go.
I was very.
All
in
right,
favor
here we
of it.
go.
However, Jazz
Wait,
Beer
we got my
may
new
make-
upgrade.
Oh,
Oh.
what's going on?
Would you like to talk about the upgrade, James?
Yeah,
I want Steve to light someone on fire first.
I know. I didn't. I missed my opportunity.
Ah,
But that's all right. We've changed that. Actually, I was just playing a new version of that where it happens a lot more often.
cue the Steve fail hashtags.
Yeah. Oh,
So, yeah, we're fiddling with the rate, but basically, combat meter is active. Steve has a special ability active right now. It's going to be a epic level upgrade that you can unlock, and your fists will catch fire. You'll do special damage, and as you hit people, you can light them on fire. At which point, they flail about in a panic and stop trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
Which can be hugely useful in a time like, say, an enforcer fight. But right now, let's root for Blue. I can't see his name. Blue something. As he kills Steve.
No, no, no.
Why?
He's gonna knife you up.
Do you think that name is slightly prophetic?
What is it?
Blue Yaguai?
Vaguely, yeah.
I need to get my knife out.
He's gonna kill you, Steve. Just go up there and offer him your.
No,
offer
no, I
yourself
need to
him.
take. Like, I'm just
Offer
flanking
yourself to him.
him. I'm flanking him.
Flanking him. Oh.
Here we go. Where is he?
He's running scared now that you have your knife.
Go on.
Come on, buddy. 3 minutes, me and you. I'm really nervous about this.
I hope he gets you.
I'm definitely rooting for
Actually,
Steve
no.
here.
I want to see.
It's
the,
a knife fight.
We need to see that raid reward screen. So you better win.
Don't you know anything? You're supposed to bring a gun to a knife.
I know, I know.
Although,
have a
if
gun?
you bring out your gun, he's probably going to bring out his
That's
gun.
what I'm
and
worried
you're in
about.
trouble.
I'm running away. This is not very.
Oh, you're gonna get shot up now.
Oh.
I don't have any ammo. This is tight.
If you had the epic gun.
I know if
But
I
you
had the
just
epic gun.
regen.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're fine.
You're fine now.
here we go.
Oh, yes, some slow motion.
There we go.
Action
Yes,
for the win.
clutch
Now
win.
step through these slowly, please.
All right, I will do that. In fact, I just let it be, and you can explain it. I need to cool down. I'm a little bit.
It's true.
I am.
He's
I'm
winded.
actually sweating. That's true. This is exercise for me right now.
We do like
Yeah,
that pressure.
stress.
So I see favor earned. That doesn't help me much.
But it
Favor
will.
earned.
Yeah, another favor earned.
But what favors are they? 2 favors received. Woohoo! And there they are.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
What did I get? Unjust cause. Allows me to leap farther when action hijacking,
Yep.
if I'm correct.
Crazy long leap.
And a better knife, which I could have used just now.
Yeah.
But
So here's an interesting fact for you all. But if Steve had managed to succeed at those earlier 2 raids when he went in against the guy who was like level 20 when he was a 16, he would have got better favors there.
that's true.
Not guaranteed, but his odds of getting a good favor would have been a lot higher. If you want the good favors, you have to go after hard people and win.
The end winning part. This
The
is
end,
the
yeah.
challenge.
Yeah.
The end winning.
You have to do better than Steve did today.
Yeah.
Greater risk, greater reward.
Use him as the yardstick as to what you need to be better than.
But we've
I
added.
love talking shit when I'm not
added
holding a controller.
we've added a bunch of stuff to help us out of predicaments like this. The XP. Like if I shouldn't have been really picking that guy, and going in with not inverted controls, and going in without my proper weapons equipped. Yes, I'm making excuses. And but now
we have
you
a
can play
request.
favors to earn more XP, so I could have leveled up faster, and then I could have gone back and taken those guys out.
I want to take a question from our chat and fling it back at the questioner.
All right.
Yeah, GamerGuy1117 said he wants lots more diversity in the types of enemies and such. And I just want to say, what specifically? Like, give us some ideas Don't just say you want different. Say what you want, because I'm curious. Because maybe it's coming, or maybe we can do it. And
Potentially.
yeah. Because
Sorry, I'm
like we
just
talk
doing
about
a
sometimes, you know,
collecting
should we just go nuts and like have ninjas in the game or have whatever? But you know, we're in Hong Kong. We're triads. We're not quite reality, but we're closest to reality. So we don't want to go. Well, we're kind of a bit weird with Halloween actually. So
Where's that?
maybe the diversity you want is coming up for Halloween. But I'm curious what our players want.
Well, I think some of those new weapons and upgrades that are coming in are definitely going to hit on that.
So Jay Reed, it's not just money, it's now gold as well. That's in the upcoming update.
Yeah, we didn't show it off because this particular build doesn't have the absolute latest data. We're playing on a slightly older build than what's going to be coming out in the patch.
Yeah.
Someone I noticed in Twitch, the Twitch chat has requested a car change. Apparently, the
card change
is not really doing.
Yeah, you know what? I don't disagree, but we'd have to go buy one. Maybe we can go buy one.
I think you have 100 million gold.
That's true.
You're
I have
being
100.
a little bit stingy here.
That is kind of me. Yeah.
Little Bear.
Little Bear
is
A little bit. I know.
Yes, drive the Little Bear.
I have $1 million. I'm going to spend 50.
You have 100 million.
That's more my style.
No, it's orange.
It's citrus, actually.
Yeah.
It's different.
You
Full
could
name
also
that.
show off
What
the card
full?
that's named for you.
That
The
where?
Little Bear?
The Hasha.
Is there
There's a
Hasha? Is there a Hash
named
Ferrera?
for you?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but it's not as nice as this.
It's not red.
Fair point.
All right, parking lot. Whoops.
The mom van.
And there's a parking lot right behind me.
Perfect.
So, you ask and you shall receive. Here we go.
Oh. We need a plaid car for you.
Yeah, we definitely
A plaid
need
car?
Yeah.
a plaid.
Why would I want a
car.
plaid car?
Because you're a plaid man.
Oh, I
Plaid
see.
man.
Right. All right, here we go. You know, I don't know if I'm good enough to drive this car, to be honest. I haven't.
I somehow
My
I think
skills
if
are-
anyone is, it's probably you.
No, I don't know.
Go to a race now.
A race?
Ah.
In this car?
Yeah,
It's
not?
going to
we
be
wanna
too
see your
easy.
skills.
Well,
You guys are just setting me up to fall. This is what this is.
demonstrate the value.
This is what. In fact, if anyone, maybe people don't know this. Another pro tip:
Uh-huh.
if you're looking for a race, and how do I tell a race where the races are? Because well,
The
there's a
UI
bunch of
isn't
blips,
helping.
and they tell me what the reward is, but they actually does tell you. If you highlight any of the operations, the top, actually, this one says send a message. It's actually the type of operation that is. So send a message is usually go beat some people up. Shakedown is
Chase a
you
guy
need to
down and
catch
beat
a
him
guy and then get some information. Another shakedown. Wow, we got a lot of shakedowns and
It's
send
all
messages.
very violence themed.
Oh, you
isn't
know
it?
what? I think this is actually probably because of our level. It's very violent. Yes, James, the game is violent.
No, but it's always something
Here we go,
about,
rival
find
contact.
a guy and beat him up, or chase a guy and beat him up, or beat up some guy.
It's almost
Don't
like
you like that?
Triad
Well,
enforcers are violent people.
It is. It's
It's
like
shockingly violent.
it
though.
is. It
My
is like
goodness.
triads are violent. See, now I've got a lot of high-level opponents left, and
Can you
I
beat
kind of
someone
wish.
near to death, put him in the trunk of your car, drive him across town, throw him in the water?
Yeah, I can do
Why
that.
don't we do that? That's fun.
But this car doesn't have a trunk
Oh no!
Oh,
because it's a rear-engine
But isn't there a
vehicle.
trunk in the front?
Well, there might be, but
Oh.
look how tiny it is. You couldn't fit a person in there.
Or maybe a small person. Wow, my choices are so limited.
Yeah. See, look,
Oh,
No.
it just won't work.
can't do it.
Well, we could ask them to sit in the passenger seat and go for a ride.
Nah, I think
That
I'd
would
rather
be- that would
just
be
go
creepy.
driving around. All right, I'm gonna go pick another fight with somebody. What's the next thing we're gonna talk about? We've got some more to talk about.
Wow, I was going to talk about Jasper a bit. Man of Mystery.
International Man of Mystery.
Is Jasper still your boss, Ian?
no.
Oh, well, let's
no
talk
longer my boss.
stuff about Jasper.
I sit next to Jasper,
Yeah, that's true.
and he is a wonderful man
I like Jasper a lot, actually. He's a very charming, personable person.
and incredibly entertaining.
Yeah, he's so animated. And Jasper basically said, hey guys, would you mention me on the stream today? And yes, we are.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's an eloquent public speaker.
That's right.
And we are going to do our best to get him onto the stream
Oh!
one day.
Yep.
You know, I was actually like
We will
trying to
persuade him.
take people out along the way there, and that was foolish of me.
Well, you got 4.
Steve?
That's something.
There's a correction on Twitch pointing out the obvious, but is that not a mid-engine car?
Well, okay, fine. If we're going to be very, very
Yeah.
specific. You know what I meant, though. You got the gist of it.
I mean, a Porsche Boxster is a mid-engine car. It's got a rear trunk and a fore trunk.
Well, this one don't. How about that?
Yeah. Well, actually, the real-world Velocita is whatever we say it is, because we
That's
made
right.
it up, so... Maybe it's a rear mid-engine, 3/4 or something.
It could be a hybrid, you know?
Who
It could
knows?
have an
Actually,
electric motor in
little
the back.
unknown fact, the physics are different for the different setups of the vehicles.
Of course they are.
Yeah,
Yeah. The handle's different.
that's right.
Here's another little-known fact. Did you know that Iain nearly had a career with animals?
I didn't know
I
that.
did have a career with animals, and then I decided,
Not
hey,
to.
let's not do that anymore.
Wow. I think that's interesting.
There's animals here.
Yeah,
is.
it's a bit more horrible, though.
Okay, pro tip. How do I disarm a guy with a weapon?
How do you?
By stunning him first
How do you stun someone, though?
with various combinations. The default one that's available to everybody, and we've talked about this before,
Tap, tap, hold.
tap, hold.
No.
That'll do it. But there are some additional stun moves that you can unlock with upgrades and unlock by leveling up and just through earning XP in the game.
So I see a guy with a knife. I want to rush up to him and go tap, tap, hold, stun him, and then what?
And then you can do a contextual attack. If you're behind them and you grab them, you'll do like a contextual knockout from behind. And if you do it from the front, you'll do something like a knee in the face or a spinning roundhouse kick to the chops. There's a bunch of different ones depending on the angle of approach. But it has to be a heavy hold for different moves as well.
Define a heavy hold.
A heavy hold. Tap, hold, grapple versus hold, grapple. So that's a hold, grapple because I've unlocked the move.
Okay.
And it gives a downward elbow strike. There's so many moves to unlock. There's just so many.
And only you know them.
No, many people know them. It just takes time to learn.
So when someone
Explore.
raids me, what if I want my enforcer to do that to them?
Aha. Well, that's something that's coming.
So
I don't
if
want to
I
talk
have
about that
enough-
yet. That's too early. You're
Right.
exposing the kimono,
Say
man. The
it.
kimono.
Don't open it now. So, yeah, okay, let me put it to you in a form of a question you can answer. But let's say I want to have my fists glow and light people on fire. Can I do that to people if I unlock the upgrade?
You sure can.
Oh, good. How?
How? Well, you're going to have to earn that upgrade.
Yeah, but then what?
In October, during our Halloween challenges, we're going to be giving one awesome exclusive upgrade like that per challenge.
And we're going to have 4 challenges
And we're going to have 4 challenges.
with 4 epic rewards.
That's right. I think that, does that math count?
Yeah, it is.
Count up? Yep. 4 and 4, we're good.
It's literally what I did yesterday. I'm setting those up for y'all. We got Halloween loot bags full of cool rewards.
It's still a little early. I mean, Halloween's still like, or October's still a couple weeks away.
Yeah, I know, but we got to do it now,
you know,
so I'm excited about it
we,
now.
we got to get it ready.
Probably come October, we'll be talking about what's happening in December, you know. That's right. There's some
Video
loot
game
time.
development.
It is. I don't know, you take such a violent approach to this, though, Steve.
Do you think you should be providing more
You
hugs?
should go in and talk to them or something.
Talk,
Just
huh?
say, hey, look, I've got this gun. I want to raid you. Why don't you just hand over half your stuff now and no one needs to get hurt? That's a different game, though, isn't it?
It is.
It's called diplomacy.
Well, you could try talking to them before you kill them. Might be fun.
Oh, I wanted to put him over.
Like our police.
Let's try that again.
No, like the police in our game.
Oh,
You know?
I did a top.
Our cops say, stop, surrender, and they shoot you anyway.
That's, well,
That's
no,
what
that's
you
not
could be
true.
doing.
They only say that if you act aggressively to them.
Yeah, but then they say stop, and you stop, and then they kill you.
They
Well, yeah,
do not. They arrest
because
you.
you're posing a threat to them.
Yeah, but you should, like, say stop, surrender to these guys, and then just keep going on. Then we'd have an RPG aspect. All in your head.
He
All right,
wants
I'm
you to
going
take
for
a Wei Shen approach, I think.
A Wei Shen approach.
Yeah.
No. Oh! He came after me. I feel like we've missed something really big that we put into this build. Well, for one, actually, we didn't talk about just like some of the minor tuning we've done. like some of the difficulty tuning, which again isn't in this version of the build. But we've done some touch-ups on difficulty tuning. We've touched up the rate at which you earn XP, which you covered. We've added new favors that allow you to get bonus XP for every kill. We've added the ability for challenges to also earn extra XP for every kill.
These are all things I've said.
I know, I'm just recapping. I'm just making sure because, like I said, I think we've missed something really important.
I kind of feel that way too.
We've added the ability to trade in favors one by one as opposed to in sets of 5, and we've actually fixed the value of those things so that both the rarity and the level impact what it is you get for trading it in. We have changed the favor flow. Actually, I want to touch on that again. As soon as I get out of this fight, I'm going to quicken this up.
Made it easy to sell favors.
Yeah. Damn it, these guys are running around too quick for me. Oh! But you no longer need to activate favors for either upgrades or weapons. And that's huge, because as you get more and more of these things, well, it's just a lot nicer, I find.
And you would not believe what a tech hurdle that was, by the way. Because it might seem like the obvious thing that we should have always done, and maybe we should have, but the system was built to work one way. And now that we've changed it to work this different way, we didn't actually change the system under the hood. We just made the game look like it works properly, and so it does. Built on a mountain of hacks, but we're delivering what we want to deliver. So that's kind of what matters.
Oh,
wow, that guy's like slippery bulletproof.
Yeah. Come here.
You suck. I wonder which.
You know, I bet if he didn't have his joystick inverted, he would be having no problems.
I thought you had
I do have it. I fixed it.
Oh,
I know,
so you
that's
have
why
no
you're missing
excuse.
so much.
I got him. Look, I got him.
Well, that only took like 40 bullets.
No,
Yeah.
that was way more than 40 bullets. That was...
I'm a little scared to
least
get
two
come in
full
here. I think I'm
magazines.
gonna
Flee.
flee.
You should flee.
Bravely
Oh,
run
actually,
away.
that's another thing that we've changed.
Fleeing?
A little known thing is that
regenning,
the regen. So you might have noticed in the past that sometimes you think you should be regenning, sometimes you do. And basically there was a little bit of flakiness there on how it triggers. Well, we've made that better. It's actually a lot more consistent now. It's based off the proximity of you to your enemies. So as long as you're not right in the thick of it, provided you're not in cover, because that's actually a way to also get health regen, you'll start regenning, where that wasn't the case before. So that's a gooder. Yeah.
So now
Here we go.
you're suggesting a strategy of running away like a coward.
Not at all.
Anytime you face adversity.
No, he's
Hey.
found a new confidence now that he remembered how regen works.
That's right.
You know, I think what we're suffering from now, though, is
Oh,
Better run away.
it's a
Run
moment
away
of
like a
hubris.
coward.
no way.
Our overconfidence has hidden us. Because Renee said you want to list all the things you want to talk about. I'm not naming names, but somebody said, no, I got it all up here.
Wasn't that you, James?
Maybe. And now we're wishing for that list. Nice.
I think we've covered most everything.
Oh no.
I think so too, but I don't know it for a fact.
Wow.
And that's where the problem lies.
No!
Oh, Steve.
Look how close you were to
I
your
know.
combat
I know. The
meter.
combat meter was right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
If only you had been a coward and ran away.
No, that doesn't. That's not in this version.
If only
Yeah.
you'd been sensible and moved to safety.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? Coulda, shoulda, wouldas. I don't live in the past. I'm in the now, baby.
Should we look at our screenshot?
We should do a
Screenshots. Yeah.
screenshot challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, we have 3 entries, 2 runners-up, and the fabulous winner from our screenshot
Fabulous.
challenge.
What was the screenshot challenge?
The
I didn't get to vote
screenshot
on this one.
Challenge was hashtag TW motorbike,
Right.
and it was any screenshot involving a motorbike. And there were some fantastical entries.
Do we have them?
this
Did
Can
week.
we
see
get a
them?
full
Yes.
panel of judges? Do we have like all 7 people?
Well, I don't know. All I know is it wasn't me.
I think we
And
need a panel of 7 though. That should be like our quorum.
Our new
for a-
goal.
Yeah.
Okay,
Always
so
get
our
7 people.
first runner-up, we have, and
Oh,
Mr. Nathan Scott, a
bike flying through the
Whoa.
multiple entrant who is a great contributor every week. And
It looks like he's got some mega air in there.
He's
Now,
got
is
some
that
mega air.
Photoshopery though, or did that actually happen?
I think that's legit. I think,
Because the UI looks correct.
yeah. I think he is traveling
Just a
so
cinematic
fast that he may have hit 88 miles per hour and is traveling through time. That or entering hyperspace.
All right.
So congratulations, Mr. Nathan Scott.
That was pretty impressive when we saw that.
And also, just a shout out for your awesome UI suggestions a couple weeks ago. We showed that to the entire team, and they were fairly well received.
Wow.
Whether they will make it into the game remains to be seen, but thank you for doing those mockups. That was awesome. And our second runner-up
Look at our challenge icon.
is Triad King Epic. And I think this one kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, I
don't you
think,
guys?
yep.
Yeah.
That looks like, you know what? I would have really liked to see the screenshot of what happened right after that. Because I bet you I can guess.
Okay, guess. So he can
I'm going to
corroborate it.
expect that it involved road rash.
No, I think he flew
Probably
off the hood
a
of
lot.
car, sailed
That's what
through the air.
No.
Yeah.
You think so?
You saw
Because you know when
that
you're doing a
moment.
wheelie, you don't have as much control of the bike. You get the butt wiggle, but you don't have as much control of the bike.
Well, the wiggle is important.
I know. Renee loves the butt wiggle, right, Renee?
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Renee is with us, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
She's,
all.
She's producing the magic behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
And our winner for this week,
the big winner.
the big winner, is
Boom.
none other than
That's good.
WayGen00. I think those are zeros. And it does channel a little bit of last week's challenge
Yeah.
as well. Cool guys
Yeah.
don't look at explosions,
But explosions win, and he knows it.
Yeah.
yeah, explosions are good. So that is one epic
You bleed, you lead.
That
photograph.
I didn't get to vote on this, but it doesn't matter because I would have voted for that
Yeah.
one. So I
We
feel
knew.
better about it.
We psychically
Yeah.
knew Steve's vote, and
I feel better about
this
it.
is the winner. So congratulations to everyone, and we will be sending our winner a fabulous Triad Wars T-shirt. And also, runners up, hit us up at community@triadwars.com, and we will send you an in-game item code for something or other.
All right.
Awesome.
What's next week's challenge, Iain?
Next week's challenge. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a challenge designed by our fabulous designers. And this week's challenge will be
I thought you came up with it.
I'll take credit for it. I'm not gonna. I think it's a great idea. So
I thought it was an awesome idea.
Must have been your idea then.
Nah, yeah.
he's so modest. Triad Wars comic strip. What we want you to do is we want you to take a series of 3 or 4 screenshots.
Some non-ridiculous amount of panels.
Yeah. Tell
Yeah.
the story.
Technically, you could maybe do 6, but many more than
Right.
that.
Basically, it has
Captions,
to-
captions welcome.
Yeah, captions. I think captions are required.
No, you
for
need
a
a
comic
Required.
strip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically. I'm sorry.
Put them in order.
Tell us a story.
Tell us a story.
Make a point. Make it entertaining.
Yeah.
If you do 20 panels, it'll be boring and you won't win.
Exactly.
So, let that be your guide.
This-
What do they win? What does the winner win this week?
The winner wins a T-shirt.
Oh, right, you
mentioned
just said
that.
it, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
An
totally
awesome Triad
just-
Wars T-shirt. Although if you don't
Is
have
this
one
a shirt in the real
on us-
world or in the game or both?
Both.
Wow.
Both.
They're
an in-game-
matching, so you can look just as cool as your enforcer.
Sweet.
You know what else?
What?
I want to do a special thing.
A special thing.
Yeah.
What's the special thing?
I'm just making it up now, but it's going to be true because I'm going to make it happen. So with this comic panel screenshot contest, the winner will also get one of the epic prizes that we have coming up for Halloween. They're going to get it early. They're going to get a sneak peek of a really cool thing. And I'm not promising which one it is because I don't know if it's ready yet for the patch.
I bet you I know which one you want.
Well, I want to do the...
It has exploding bits in it.
yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
It's a special epic weapon.
Yeah.
I'd love... Well, I don't know if it's ready. But you're going to get either that or maybe a very special sword or maybe something else. You're going to get a very special thing. So regular prizes plus an epic reward. You will be the first and only person in the world to have this thing until we do the big Halloween challenge, and other people can then try to unlock it, but you will have it and have it first.
Yeah.
And people will raid you and you will slaughter them horribly with it, and you will laugh and be happy. So, special prize. But you got to tell us a cool story or a funny moment, or maybe recreate a scene from a movie in a series of comic strip style panels of screens of our game with voice bubbles that is entertaining and not too long.
Sounds good.
That is the challenge.
It will require a little bit of... Wow, look at that airtime.
Yeah.
That's lost enough for you. New record? Nice.
There's a jump.
Sorry,
Yeah, so
I'm
my-
just pissing the cops off here.
Might require a little bit of Photoshop skill or MS Paint skill.
You gotta
Yeah.
do something,
Assemble
yeah.
it, but it'll be worth it.
You're doing more than pressing print screen, but
That's a pretty big reward.
yeah,
It's a giant reward.
Yeah.
yeah. But I can do that. I can do it with a server
Most of the
code.
people on our team haven't even seen this thing yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
We just set them up yesterday, so I hope.
So it looks like we have 8 minutes left before this build goes down. Does anyone in Twitch have any questions? Do you have any questions from the Twitch chat?
Questions? I'm gonna go in.
Was Renee
Let's see.
compiling our questions?
Yeah, do we got any questions that you collected, Renee?
So I'm not hearing a peep out right now.
That's a no. That's a no.
Oh, Renee.
That's all right.
All right then.
So do you think you should try and complete a raid with a time limit of 8 minutes?
With 8 minutes left.
probably
Well, I
closer
gotta
to
get rid of
7
these.
minutes
I
now.
gotta get rid of these cops
Oh, you
first.
do. Come on, the Velocity should be the perfect vehicle to escape the cops from.
Should it? Well,
Okay,
let's
here we
see.
go. Here's the question. When are you planning on opening the rest of the map?
I will
another
refer
question
you
that
back
we
to
haven't
every
heard.
other Twitch stream we've ever done where this question keeps coming up. And I will give you a false answer today. I've told you the real answer so many times, I'll just make something up today.
Please don't.
Why not?
Because some people will take you at your word. And
No,
then,
they won't.
Then I'll have to answer 400 questions about, but James said...
I'm sure it won't be a problem for me.
James is a habitual liar. Don't believe anything he says, anyways.
So we're gonna open up the rest of the map
Sometimes. Thank you, James, for that insightful answer.
when we're good and ready. When we got the game right, when things are balanced, when we have a game that we basically think is real good and now we want to expand it up and make more of it. Because until we start making more of the same, we want to make the base thing be really good. We're still working on that base. And so, as I always say, when that base game is ready and really awesome, we'll give you lots more of it in the rest of the map. But we're not scaling up and creating more of the same until we get that base perfect. Or at least better than it is now. Now we've taken some steps and we've made it better, but we got more to go. More big features and stuff
More
to talk
plans.
about. And that's why it ain't happening yet.
So someone also in the Twitch chat said, weren't you going to talk about something about favors after the raid? And I think they missed the displaying of the favors after the raid.
Probably because of my poor display and rating.
No, I think you did fine.
I think you did fine.
I blame their inattention to detail.
So essentially right now when you complete a
feel so much
raid,
better.
there's a small little
Vindicated.
gold icon that shows you how many favors you got in the raid. But then you go to your favor screen and you're like, I know I got new favors, but I have no idea what they were because I have 300 other favors in my favor browser. Now we have a nice, beautiful UI sequence that shows you which favors you got. So that is going to be awesome.
Normally, I would feel really bad about mowing those people down, but they're possessed, so it's okay.
And you have 5 minutes left. If you're going to do this,
5 minutes?
You're going to have to make it a quick one.
No
Just
problem.
Go straight for the enforcer. That's my advice.
I think there's a language I don't understand being spoken.
There is some...
Or maybe I'm just not cool enough to follow the kids these days.
I think it's a bit of both there, James.
It can be, yeah. Someone's asking, is co-op going to be available so we can raid with a friend? Yes.
Thank you, James.
That's
We're
part of what
working
we're
on
doing.
it.
That's part of what has to happen before we start scaling the game up bigger, is we need to get co-op going. And it ain't going yet, but it's in our plans.
This guy's injured.
Sorry for
Finish
the
him
silence,
off.
we're just trying to read your questions. But while Iain looks them up, maybe I can muse further on the subject of Jazz Beer. Jazz Beer, he's an exciting and dynamic figure. He once saved a small South American village that was in crisis. They were having a flood. He had a garden hoe. He did some like last-minute late-night irrigation and just turned things around for them. Most people don't know that about him, but
I didn't know that about him.
Yep.
Why hasn't Zelkanon thought of bringing a car into a raid? Any insights onto why Zelkanon hasn't thought of that?
I don't know, because it's like everyone's go-to move. I mean, we don't do it on the stream because we don't mean to encourage it.
I just did it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on reload.
And the language is apparently Turkish.
Turkish.
There you go.
Have we considered any type
maybe
of
it's Oz.
campaign-style missions with interactions with the AI characters?
Hey.
Yes, but we're not talking about that.
Will Wei Shen making an appearance anytime soon?
I wonder if no. No, Wei's not appearing.
Where is Wei Shen at this point? Is he
Right
still
now,
back
Wei's
He's
in
in
America.
San Francisco, that's
Yeah.
right. This is like an earlier alternate version of
Not alternate, it's
Hong
just
Kong.
well, it's the prehistory. Wei Shen is a cop in the States, right? And there's this horrible violence in Hong Kong as the triads are warring. That's what he gets sent in to settle. So you are the progenitor of that horrible violence that causes Wei to come into the city. But right now, Wei's in the States sulking over what's happened with his sister, as you may know if you've played other games made by us. It's interesting, our players in Turkey. I actually invited a friend from Turkey to come play. I wonder if he's part of this chat. But
fascinating, if so.
Vaguely, yeah.
Would you like to give him a shout out?
No.
Oh, fair enough.
He knows who he is. But hello, Turkish friends.
He does now.
Yeah.
Well, Oz, one of our
Well, yeah, he's Turkish too.
our devs is in Turkey right now.
We kind of need him to translate.
Yeah. Our in-house Turkish translator is not with us. All right, I just want to show off the raid,
in Turkey right
raid results screen so we can show off that we had the question about the favors.
Yeah.
And Iain
So what
described.
happens? The raid is over.
The raid's over, and just as it did before, I'll see what kind of commodities and money I won from the raid.
Not much.
In this case, well, I was going quick because I wanted to show off.
And the timer, I know.
The timer was not a problem. I could have done it in the timer.
Sure, you could have.
Yeah.
I
But
believe you.
I completed one objective, so I received one favor, and now I actually get to reveal that favor, which this time was a max health 4, which is a rare upgrade.
And now if you go to your favorite browser, how do you tell what's new?
Well, let's go check. Okay, just a sec. I need to back out of the area here. And there we go. It's got a new tag.
Haha.
And I don't even need to go to the favor browser to check that because I can go directly to the enforcer screen, check out my upgrades, actually this one here, and I can see that it's new.
You may also notice that you have a little indicator that says you have one new upgrade.
That is true.
Also, a new thing in our patch coming up.
It's not in this build.
You're not seeing now, but we've changed the color coding of the favors so that when you look at the screen, right now you see one is red, two of them are green, one's
aqua
or teal or
teal.
It's all blue to me. And then another green. But in the game, you guys are going to have, when we do our patch, they are going to be gold, silver, and bronze. And so you will know when you've got the good stuff equipped and when you could do better. We're going to make it a lot clearer.
And we're doing that. That's in for upgrades, and they'll be coming in the patch. And then we are also going to be doing that for the weapons soon.
Yeah, it's going to go across the board eventually.
Yep.
So we got 1 minute left on this server. We should perhaps wrap it up.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Please tell your friends. We still got a few promotions running. We're doing double XP for friend referrals right now, I believe.
Double gold.
Double gold.
Double gold.
Double
sorry.
gold.
How much gold do I get for referring a friend?
400 gold.
400
just for saying, hey, come play the game.
Well, not just for that. They have to actually play the game, and they have to reach Safe House level 3.
That doesn't take long.
Yeah, it's about an hour into the game, depending how skilled they are.
400 gold.
400 gold.
400
and
gold.
You can do that up to 5 times for the first 5 friends that come and play our game.
Well, you can refer as many people as you want, but you
true.
receive the gold reward 5 times.
5 times. We also have a lovely little bundle deal for some special cars on our gold store if you are inclined to buy.
That's right.
What can they get?
They can get a 600S GT, which is a special version of the 600S, which is
actually my
awesome.
favorite car in the game.
Yeah, it's
that's
an
why
awesome
we picked
car.
it. Awesome I like that car.
And then
classic.
a special version of the Velocita,
which we were driving around today. Except it's got a
around.
special livery on it.
Steve was flying through the air.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a race livery on it, so it's not just the citrus version, it's the special version.
It is.
I don't remember the name of it offhand.
It's the... I can't remember.
Something
it's like
racy sounding.
It's the GTS 15 or something. But yeah, it's an awesome car as well.
And that's the only way to get that one, by the way. It's
That's
not
right.
for
It's
sale in the store.
exclusive.
We're not doing it elsewhere. It's only in the store like that. So.
And we have another challenge this weekend. Which you will find more.
And when does that start? That starts tomorrow.
It starts tomorrow at noon.
Tomorrow at noon.
Pacific time.
All right. And keep an eye out for challenges because they will start to have things like double XP or 50% XP, 40% XP, some percentage bonus of XP.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So, there you go. Thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. And
Next
we will
week,
see you
we're
next week.
patching, and you're going to get more new game.
Yeah. So we'll show off the rest of the stuff that we didn't have access to
On
today.
a proper build.
With a real build that's not all hodgepodge.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you,
Bye, everybody.
All right.
You and Iain talk a bit, or Renee, and they kind of run you through what we're doing with our stream. And I've talked all over him today, I'm afraid, but I'll just keep going since no one stopped me. Today we're going to be having a screenshot contest. We're going to talk about the winners. We've got a few special shout-outs to a few people we want to mention. And what else were we going to do?
We're going to announce next week's screenshot challenge.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Ooh. Not crowbar, not an ideal weapon to take into
that was
a
bad.
gunfight.
Oh, you know what? I have a big problem here.
What's your big problem?
We didn't change the
your camera's inverted.
options.
Oh, you're not inverted.
No, that's very big problem. For me, at least.
For you.
And anyone else who's really highly skilled.
I think the challenge should be active now. And so
It is.
You should activate your comment.
In case anyone's noticed, there was something different about the world when we were driving around.
Yeah.
What was it?
Can you
Let's see if anyone spotted it.
So, yeah. What's that noise?
That's
just production happening.
Okay, I'll just shut up.
That's
Yeah.
Right. So, we're also working
dear, I'm gonna
on
die.
a really big, really
You are
cool
gonna
thing
die.
for Hal. Wow. You're going up against 18s. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh! Oh!
Those of you
really need to get a tracker for how many times Steve dies in a single
Yeah.
stream.
Not very much. Come on.
So those of you playing the drinking game, that's a full... You'll notice that there are numbers there showing you what's... Yeah, so basically your new favorites just appear there. You don't need to activate them. The things that are new will say new, and those numbers there tell you how many new things you have to check out. And on the hub, you also see when you have new things to go look at. So the flow of actually getting things and using things is suddenly much less cumbersome. And then we made it easier to know what you get when you raid, which is what Dave really wants to show you.
Sorry, I gotta make sure I'm loaded up. We were playing on a new, fresh build here, and I don't have much with me. So, now we're good. Now we're good.
All right.
Okay. So what do I really want to show? The raid results screen?
Yeah, the raid results screen.
Yeah.
The favorite rewarding. So in the build that you guys have been playing for the past couple weeks, when you finish a raid, it tells you that you got some favors, but it doesn't tell you what they are. And we're very happy to have fixed that in the patch coming out next week, the September update.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got a bunch of stuff that we're going to talk about, but I'm busy getting kicked in the belly here.
Yeah. Well, okay, so while Steve's fighting, I'm going to
Yeah.
talk about some other stuff. Coming up in our stream today, normally when we have our stream, so if you sell something that's
what I
rare,
like
like that
this
pistol-
upgrade, which is my only one.
No, that's an ultra. I want you to do
Oh.
the health regen first. Yeah,
keep it
do.
Looks like we got a bug in this one.
Well,
But it'll be
the,
fixed before we release the update, and the update's
yes.
not out yet.
well, that's why we're patching the server today. Actually,
There
might
you
be
go.
behind a bit on some of these.
Ah, right. Yes, we
Oh.
are using a bit of a hodgepodge build here. We apologize.
Yeah, we're playing Franken build.
Yeah. But
But
if you were to sell one of the
in the
rare
update,
upgrades,
you're gonna get
Yeah.
you're gonna get gold for your rare, ultra rare, and epic favors.
that's right.
You can get gold for the good stuff, and for the less good stuff, you can get money, and you'll get more money for the higher level commons. So there's some good news. Also, you no longer have to sell them in groups of 5. You can just sell individuals. And that's not all. So we've taken steps to make dealing with favors much easier, and you should show them that before you begin the raid.
All right.
So when you have a favor now, like go buy a favor pack, please.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So say we're a player, we're buying a favor pack, and you buy whatever.
I'm going to buy the weapons combat pack.
Right. An
The ultra pack.
So stuff is now going to go directly into your favorite browser and your inventory. So there's some guns and some upgrades. And now if you go to your upgrade enforcer screen, and it's only going to be online for a few minutes, and then it's going to vanish. And we're actually racing the clock to bring this to you because we want to give you a preview of the upcoming update. And we don't have this on the production server you all play on, and we don't have it on normal internal services, just on this one. And we're patching it in a couple minutes. And that patch process is already rolling. And so at some point, this thing is just going to cut out on us, and we're going to go back to the normal game. So while we have it up, Steve is going to show you some of what's coming up in the September update. I think perhaps the thing that will have most of you most excited is that you're going to be able to hand in your favorite cards for much better rewards than before.
Speaking of things that we said was fixed last time, but wasn't.
This time it actually is. So if you jump to your favorite browser,
Yeah.
you will now see that you can sell a single favor. So take
Like
one of the commons.
This dupe.
please.
Wait, we got
No,
one
no,
of these
do
dupes.
a common, do a common.
All right. We
Yeah.
got a dupe here, too.
I want to talk through the whole thing.
Look
so
at that.
this is a level 1 favor. It sells for $5. Sell it.
All right.
Now sell that level 15 weapon. Or the crowbar. Either one.
This is a dupe, and I got a better one. So.
All right. So that sells for $225.
And why is that?
Because higher level things now sell for more.
Right.
But only...
And higher rarity things sell
Yeah.
for even more.
Yeah. So if, yeah, that's true.
Right?
Well, no, they don't.
They do. I thought they do.
They sell for gold.
Ah. Are we on?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Boy, if we had fun getting this stream going today.
It's fine.
It's about Mercury.
What are we talking about
It's
today?
about Mercury.
Today, we're talking about our upcoming update, which will have a swanky name, but internally we just call it Release 20. But it's happening next week. So I guess that makes it September update.
It is the September
There you go,
update.
the September update.
And you might notice a September update is coming pretty quick on the heels of the big evolution update.
And why is that?
God damn if I know. Well, they're project managers.
Because the September
they manage
update has a
projects
whole
and-
bunch of fixes and tuning and other good stuff from the last release. Stuff that we talked about. In fact, we were on here last time talking about a bunch of the changes that we put in the smaller patch. And
Yeah.
I think we actually talked about a bunch of stuff that didn't actually exist in the patch, but they do now.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason this one's coming so quick is because there's no singular giant feature in it. It's just making the last one better. It's polish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we are playing
Well,
today.
there is a bunch of new feature-ish type things.
Yeah,
we'll
but
talk about
they're not big features. They're improvements.
Fair
so
enough.
right now, Steve is playing Song Sparrow, which is on a special internal server we have.